No, I'm just messing with y'all. Good afternoon again, everybody. Just thank you for joining us. I know Bird and the speaker and I have been talking with a lot of the legislators. We had two hard losses this week of former legislators that we all served with, and I certainly did. Representative Susan Holmes and Susan's from Monticello, Georgia, and Representative Ben Harbin from the Richmond, Columbia County, Augusta, CSRA area. Just two great people, served our state well with tenacity, and just were great Georgians. So we are certainly holding them in our thoughts and prayers, and would ask that you all would do the same. But I just want to thank everybody for being here again. It's, as I said earlier, always great to be on our beautiful Georgia coast, which drives so much growth for our entire state. And I know on behalf of elected officials like myself and our great First Lady Marty Kemp, we so much enjoy coming not only to Savannah, but really this whole region of the state up and down the coast. It's a true treasure to our state, and we're honored to be here. We were honored to be here, as I mentioned earlier, last night with the expansion of the Savannah Convention Center, and we're going to continue to do great things in this part of the state. I want to again thank Speaker of the House, Jon Burns, who is no stranger to this area. His wife, Dale, was with us last night. They've just been great champions, not only for this part of the state, but for our entire state. So, Speaker, thank you for continuing to stick with us today. I also want to thank the members of the General Assembly, specifically the members of the General Assembly and the local legislative delegation and the coastal delegation. They are a long way from the Capitol where they live, but they have strong influence and do a great job of representing you all in this part of the state, but also representing our whole state. And to me, that's what makes Georgia such a great place, as we always say, the best place in the country, in my opinion, to live, work, and raise our family. We have a lot of great legislators that are fighting hard for their district, but they also bring a great amount of experience and knowledge to governing our whole state, and I know I certainly appreciate that. Again, just want to thank all the local elected officials that are here from the region, a lot of great leaders. We work with them very closely. I talked about that last night, the incredible economic development, the jobs that are being created, the investment that's been made for a long time in this part of the state, but certainly historically over the last 6 years. We could not do that without local state partnerships, so we appreciate all our local leaders as well. Today I'm going to sign multiple pieces of legislation that address the needs of our coastal community. And as you all know, this region has enjoyed incredible growth in recent years, and that will continue to be the case. I mentioned last night we've seen over 160 economic development projects bring almost 28,000 new jobs and $14.5 billion of investment to this region of our state. And that is just things where the state played a role in. It doesn't count for the organic growth that we've literally seen from Camden County to Effingham and far inland. On the state level, we worked hard to address the changing needs that come with that unprecedented growth. One of the best examples of that is more than $500 million that we put into the amended budget this year to support the development and construction of major surface water resources in this region to meet the growing demand. I just want to thank especially the speaker for that. Appreciate you starting that round of applause, Representative Gilliard, because it was a bipartisan effort, which I appreciate the members of the General Assembly here, especially the local delegation in this region, for supporting. That's a big budget item in the amended budget, and I appreciate you all's support on that. For years now, many people on the state and local level, some of them here with us today, have worked hard on this very fair and effective plan for groundwater infrastructure development. And I just want to thank all those that made this investment possible, including the speaker, and again, the local elected officials from every county that's being impacted, and then also our Office of Planning and Budget Director, Rick Dunn, who works for me in the governor's office. Rick was over at EPD, studied this issue for many years before he came over to work as our OPB director, so he was directly involved in all this and just did an incredible job really selling that to the General Assembly, making sure everybody understood what we were doing and garnering everyone's support. So thank you all. The bills I will sign today further build on our work in supporting the region. I also signed other bills that have a statewide impact earlier in this ceremony. But this afternoon, I'm going to sign House Bill 303, which is sponsored by Representative Carl Gilliard and carried in the Senate by Matt Brass. This bill will ensure the legacy of the original 33, the African-American lawmakers who integrated our state legislature and made history, but who were then expelled during Reconstruction. House Bill 303 will see that they are honored on our state capitol grounds. I know this is something that Carl worked very hard on. He's also very proud of this accomplishment, and we're proud to celebrate that with you. Congratulations, Representative. Also signed House Bill 78, sponsored by Representative Lehman Franklin and carried in the Senate by Rick Williams, which will help diversify our state's retirement portfolios and protect the investments of hardworking Georgians. Finally, I'll sign House Bill 233, sponsored by Representative Rick Townsend and carried by Senator Mike Hodges, who couldn't be here with us today, but continues to do a great job representing his district and the entire coast. This legislation establishes the official Sugarcane Syrup Day and distinguishes, more importantly, cornbread and Brunswick stew as the official state bread and stew, despite what those in South Carolina may think. Helping honor Georgia's agricultural products and incredible Southern cooking, which you can get right here in Savannah. I know there may be disagreements between myself and other governors in the region, but we know where the roots of Brunswick stew came from. That's right. You know, there's some people in other states that just don't understand that. You know, you'd think they would pick up on that. But I'll close with this. Today represents so much of what makes Georgia the best place to live, work, and raise a family. As I said earlier, it's our commitment to advancing quality, affordable health care, to promoting opportunity for all Georgians, no matter their zip code, and to preserving and promoting the history and culture that makes us who we are. Here, where our state once started hundreds of years ago, gathered with so many who work each day to pursue those goals, I can truly say we are blessed to live in the great state of Georgia. And as Speaker Burns says, it's a great day to be a Georgian. So with that, we'll sign these bills. Thank y'all for being with us.
Anyone here for House Bill 303 that wants to join for the picture, you're welcome.
If the local delegation could make their way up for the local bill sign-ins, that's the senators and representatives from the local delegation could make their way up here. All right, now we've got HB 730. If anyone was here for HB 730, you can make your way up. Delegation, please remain up here.
Representative Petersville, House Bill 730.
All right.
797.
This is a Savannah Chatham bill. Anyone from Savannah Chatham? Everybody stay. We've got one more Savannah Chatham one.
All right, got House Bill 714, it's the city of Reconville.
Next is SB 78 with the City of Tybee Island.
Right, Tybee Island Development Authority.
Next is SB 340, also with the City of Tybee Island.
I've got enough Tybee Island, Senator Watkins again.
Next is HB 793 with the City of Brunswick. Next is HB 732 with Glenn County. Next is House Bill 799 with Long County.
House Bill 799, Long County DOE.
Next is House Bill 760 with Glenn County.
All right, Glenn County. House Bill 750.
Next is House Bill 233 for Brunswick.
We got sugar canes right here. Sugar canes right here.
Brunswick Smooth Sugar Cane, everybody ready?
Next is House Bill 722 with Bryan County.
All right, we've got House Bill 722, Bryan County State Court.
Next is House Bill 763, also with Bryan County.
City of Timbrook.
Next is House Bill 724.
Richmond Hill, Bryan County.
A lot happened down there.
Next, we've got House Bill 78.
All right, we got an employee retirement system agency rate.
This is good for everybody.
Done, y'all. Thank you for coming. Great to have you.
That concludes today's ceremony.